Hello guys, welcome to yet another video from Prefect BA YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to discuss how to write a good user story. We're going to look at the key components which makes a good user story, and later we're going to use a case study and write out a sample user story. So we have a lot to cover, so let's get started. There are three key components of a good user story. Number one, who, what, and why. Who requires it, what is required, and why is it required. So this provides a context for the user story. The second component is the acceptance criteria. So in order for a user story to be termed as delivered, the acceptance criteria needs to be satisfied. So this kind of helps the development team and also the testing team to work on their unit test cases and the QA test cases and ensures that the required functionality for a particular user story is delivered. Component number three, supporting models. So these are some supporting documents or analysis models like screen mockups, process flow, screen navigation flow, data models, business rules. So these are some artifacts which can be added to the user story, which provides more context and more background and more information to the development team and also to the testing team. And this is will really help if the team are not sitting together and they are like widely distributed. And these three components will really help the project team to understand the entire user story and help it to be delivered correctly. Okay, let's start to look at a case study and build out a sample user story, which will help to understand this concept better. So James is a BA who's working with a client called Vegan Gardens. So they're a restaurant and they're looking for a mobile app which will allow their customers to book a table. The features they are looking for are registration, login, table booking feature, confirmation message once the booking is confirmed, and also to display only the available time slots to the customer. So James is documenting these features using user stories. Let's take feature number 5, that is to display the available time slots to the customers and build a sample user story using the three components which we just discussed. So let's start to look at a user story example for the feature of showing the time slots to the customer only when a table is available. So let's build out the three components which we just spoke of. So the component number one is who, what, and why. And the template which can help to frame this is, it's a commonly used template across. It is as a who, I want what is required, so that why is required. So this is a basic kind of a template which can be used to capture this information. So let's see an example for this. So as a customer, I want to only see the time slots when a table is available so that I can make my reservations. So basically this explains that the customer using the mobile app should only see the time slots when a table is available so that they can make the reservation. If a time slot is not available, it's fully booked, then it should not be displayed to the customer. So that's what this user story kind of tackles, and this is what the who and what and why is being set up. So let's look at the second part, which is acceptance criteria. So the template which can be used for this is given, when, and then. So this is it's called a behavior driven development approach. So this basically kind of documents the acceptance criteria in the form of scenarios, so which gives clear-cut understanding of what is required to the both the dev and the testing team. So given is a context. what are the preconditions. When an event is what has happened, and then describes the outcome, what should happen in these conditions. So let's look at an example for this. So given I'm registered and logged on to the Vegan Garden mobile app. When I select book a table button and select the date and the number of guests, so that's the event, then I can only see the time slots when a table is available. Let's look at component number 3 of the user story, which is the supporting models. So as earlier spoke about, the more supporting models can be screen mockups, process maps, data models, business rules, anything which can help to support the user story with better understanding and more context and background, which are required. Again, it should be relevant for the development and also the IT teams, the testing team. So let's look at screen mockup navigation for this feature. So an example is the first box is the just a mock-up of the Vegan Gardens mobile app. So this is a book a book a table button. So when a customer clicks on it, they are directed to a screen where they can select the date and the number of guests, and once they select the date and number of guests and then they click the next button, they would be redirected to another screen which shows the list of time slots which are available. So in this example, if you see, we have shown 6 to 7:30 p.m. as one time slot, and then there is 9 to 10:30 p.m. as another time slot which can be selected. Usually the um, and time slot is 1.5 hours for this particular restaurant. So if you see here, the time slot from 7:30 to 9 p.m. is missing uh, because it's not available. So we just wanted to demonstrate how it will look, and this screen navigation flow can be attached as a supporting model, so that the development team and also the testing team gets an idea. Okay, what is it helps them to better visualize what we have put in words in component 1 and 2. So that covers it. I think we have covered the 3 key components for writing a good user story. So in the next, whenever you're writing a user story, you can refer this video, and then you can use it as a reference and start writing out the user story. So if you enjoyed this video, I would highly recommend to go and subscribe to our channel right now. The reason I would ask you to subscribe is we post a video every week on business analysis technique, tools, and interview preparation and tutorials, which will help you to become a better BA. So please go ahead and subscribe to our channel and click on the notification icon if you have not already done so, and so that you can continue learning and become a better BA. Until next video, see ya.